I'm 19.
19, go ahead.
Area 2 to check the area 410 West 9th Street.
Melanie Site
17 There's possibly going to be a
1700.
party going on.
Hello,
Caller advised there's a red car that keeps driving extremely fast down the road. And he does not like the way he dare driving on his street.
Happy Saturday.
Tim Crafton with Bucks says, hello, friends.
Hello to
Happy
you.
Saturday.
Kevin B. Crafton, hello to you.
LD Murder says hash 11111122223333333344444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444444 666666667.
Lead Murder says, you.
Is that an accident?
Lil Danilin says, good evening, John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Good evening to you. I think last time he did that, he said it was an accident.
Lil Danilin says we have a different voice.
We have some different voices now. Cat on the keyboard? Yeah, something like that. Something like that last time.
GamerRaj_Z says, did you know you should not use a cheese grater to stir your drink? Instead, you should use a spoon.
Ah.
Bandman 2024 says, hi, John.
Hi, Van Mom.
Laid off janitor says, cat on keyboard.
Yeah, probably the cat on the keyboard, definitely.
Donna_Sharp says, I like this voice. Hey, John and Trunkies.
Hello.
DJ Skinny says cats usually type Des Richard.
LD Murders says, you.
Nanny Goat Joe says, howdy, John, Pam, and Trunkies. Waving hand emoji. Purple heart emoji.
Thank you so much. How do you do, Nanny Goat?
It's 416. We'll clear back in service.
Stream Element says, Vegas_locals just subscribed for 9 months in a row.
9 months in a row.
Vegas locals just resubscribed.
For 9 months in a row, we just had a
Lead
baby.
Murder says, Rid your color is red or blue. I like purple of the best pink. T Southern Living says, good evening, John. Trunkies, I hope your Saturday is awesome.
I hope so too.
GamerRaj_Zone says, cats type like this. Boy Royer.
We got the cat typing down, don't we?
Lead Murder says, Fi I which be.
Interesting.
Lead Murder says, that is not me, not sure what is going on.
Oh,
Fargin Bastage says, aloha, John and Trunkies.
hello. Yeah, last time it was your cat or something. I remember it happened to you before. That's why I'm not being mean.
Dramatic 303 Rosemary.
303 Rosemary.
Who's girl 82 says, hey John.
Hey.
Beatrice Fear says, hey y'all, hey. Let's see what we can get into tonight.
Let's see. Oh, I think I already found something accidentally here.
Vegas Ludicrous says, I went to the real casino and both versions of slots are rigged.
Ah, yeah, those are definitely rigged. Come on, guys, I just seen something over
Gamer
here.
Old Tide 66 says, hello, John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hello? I don't know what...
GameRaj_Zone says, what did Fad say to 6 to 7? He said, wait till you find about 9 to 5. Stream Element says, slots are rigged. GameRaj_Zone says, Dad.
LD Murders says, if you can get me, my mom is sick. Give me a new cat and I.
Muslopes3 says, hello John, Trunkies, and Pam.
Hello.
How's it going tonight?
So far, so good.
At Beach Ricelefear says they set a party on 9th in Freeport. Crazy driving.
Yeah, so I heard that. I think I'm in this guy's way. Do you need to come out? Let's see. I'll go over here. Come on. Trying to find a place to park without getting in this guy's way, or this guy's way, or this guy's way. I don't know what's going on, guys. I have no clue.
Dasher OTR says 14.
All right, let's go see what this is. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what type of call this is, guys.
Senior Dasher underscore OTR says 14.
How you doing, man? What kind of call is this? Huh? I couldn't hear you.
All up in our face right now.
What kind of call is it? I do what I want, man. I don't listen to you. I do what I want.
You don't need to be in their face.
What kind of? That's why I'm asking you what type of call it is, because I treat different calls differently. So if you just give me the generic information.
No DLC is?
Huh? DLC. No, tell me. DLC, disorderly conduct. Okay. There we go. See, that's the type of stuff, man.
I was being polite about it.
Yeah.
I don't need you being all up in.
Yeah. I'll just be right over here. How's it going?
Please get. I need another officer out here. They will not get me a supervisor. They will not get anybody else
All
out
right, do me a favor, just for a night now. Just be quiet. Don't say another motherfucking word. How about that?
Okay.
Just be quiet. Stand over there and just, if he asks questions, don't talk. I'm here. So that's why he didn't want me there. Like, what do you think, guys?
They're not doing anything.
All right, you guys just, hey, what do I teach people? Shh. Did he make you get out of the car?
I'm sorry?
Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Just say you want to invoke the Fifth Amendment. You no longer wish to answer any questions. Are you on your property?
Yes, sir.
Are you detained right now?
No, sir. It's not.
Hmm.
No one's detained.
Then go in. Shut the door. If you're not detained.
Shut the door.
Yeah, just go in.
I need her to get in trouble for molesting my child.
Oh, what did she do?
Inappropriately touched my daughter.
Oh, this is the cop?
No, the woman in the car.
Oh, the woman in the car. I got you.
And the cops aren't doing anything about it.
All right.
They won't let me speak to a supervisor.
Oh. I can't figure out the situation. I don't know who's who, guys. So you asked for a supervisor. That's all I know right now. And they said no?
They said that they don't have one.
That might be true. There's not many cops in Richwood. That might actually be true.
I called Brazoria County. What did they say? That they can't help me, that I need to speak to Richwood.
I thought she was the one being harassed.
Yeah, I swear to God, I am. Don't call. I have to go inside, so I'll shut up.
There you go. She said she's going inside, so she'll shut up.
mention anything today?
Oh, I'll turn me down so we're not repeating.
You good?
Just getting started. Literally, I found this by accident. I was going to the store.
I mean, obviously I can smell the alcohol on it. Because I can smell the alcohol.
It's Saturday night, man.
I know. Full moon.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday wasn't bad, though. Yesterday, full moon. I had nothing to record yesterday. Nothing.
I know, you wasn't on none of my traffic
That's
stop.
right. I had nothing. Last night I was telling jokes and singing songs and stuff. Alright, so I didn't sing songs, but I did try jokes and nobody thought they were funny.
No, it wasn't really much
Mm-mm.
going on last night. I think it's too cold for it.
That's right.
Plus it was raining
Yeah, it's warming up now.
a little bit. Probably not for long, but.
Alright, so I'm starting to get the picture. I don't really know.
As soon as, look, for now, just go inside, and as soon as we get everything done, you can head home. I understand, we got all this in the way. Either you can go inside and chill until we're done, and then you can go home.
Thank you so much.
Vegas_local says I feel like he's not a John fan.
All right, so I don't really know. There's someone in the house writing a statement. She was very angry when I got here. She goes,
1970 says it doesn't seem like it. Extreme Elements says Kron Gamer just subscribed for 6 months in a row.
Thank you so much.
Kikisper says good evening everyone.
Good evening, Kakespur.
Kikisper says cheer 100.
Thank you so much,
Extreme Elements
Kakespur.
says Kikisper just cheered 100 bits.
With the 100 bits.
She's writing it still.
No, I get that. So, when she's writing it, y'all can't do that.
Sure, okay. Okay.
So mine, I don't sit here.
Right. You have to come sit right over here.
Because we don't need any influence from y'all.
I got you. We're not influencing nothing else. Yes, sir.
I'll film this way. I think I'm starting to put some clues together. We'll go over here and film the pretty strobe lights, guys. Well, when I first got here, she sounded pretty escalated, like the cops were messing with her, right? Then I finally figured out she's mad because I guess the cops aren't doing what she wants her to do, or there was an argument. Also, there's someone inside writing a statement, so we'll film this way. I know. How are you tonight?
Doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
That's good.
God, I just happened to stumble across this, guys. Just happened to look over, saw some red and blue pretty lights. I'm like a moth to a flame. Yeah, she's chill. She's chill.
Says hello.
Hello to you.
Blue Cycle 12 says evening, John.
Good evening.
Extreme Elements says slots are rigged.
They're definitely not rigged. Definitely not. Well, they're a little rigged, but other than that.
Says the woman that was angry and you told to be quiet, said the other woman inappropriately touched her daughter.
Yeah, the way she was talking, he was already mad at her. I mean, you can always go back and write a statement.
Hello, John.
Hello?
Okay, Mike. That's going to be the case. I'm not going to take you. report information down here at the bottom.
Mark the Mad Shark says me and Brian will be fucking mad dash too. The only car wheeling today with my bare hands because I know he made a good job. My friend is a mechanic.
She's alleging.
Mark the Mad Shark says cheer 1,000.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark the Mad Shark just cheered 1,000.
I got blood on me too. You got blood on your lip. Because that's what, and here's the problem, is that's fine. Okay, give me 1 second. Mosley, you wanna give her access? She can get out of here before a riot starts.
Riot starts. No riots tonight. No riots. Too Saturday for that.
Alright, so I'm gonna move on my unit a little closer that way.
I'll move mine too.
Yeah,
just in case I'm in the way.
Am I able to bring up?
Yes, just give me a moment. Wait, what?
Oh, I'm out of the way. He's actually in the way. I'm way at work.
Chaseborough says, what's the law behind the slots are rigged?
It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
11 Shadow Spectre says, is she a bad pig?
No. I don't think so. All right. I think we're good here. If they're just gonna write statements, I think we're good. I don't think we're needed here anymore.
Ms. Diggy says,
this card's her. Hold on. Are you there? Hello, Robert. I don't know. Hello, guys. I'm back. So it sounds...
Chaseborough says, haha, these new voices are funny.
Yeah, so here's my plan. When I get out of the car, I'm going to leave the quality...
Sticky Nicky 53 says, you need to give him a moment. What does that mean?
Hello? No, I think we're done there. They're just writing statements. So basically they got in a fight and then everybody's accusing everybody.
Says, sounds like there is accusations that created a disturbance.
Yes, that's what it sounds like. And that lady is... So that lady was mad, like she was cussing at the cops, right? I was like, just go in, take a break. Calm down. Because you know, if I'm not there, she talks to the cops that way, she goes to jail, right? Victim or not. They're not going to put up with, they're only going to put up with so much. Not respecting their authority. So go in, take a break. Get your thoughts together, because they're going to, I could just feel the tension when I walked up, you know?
Pammy9588 says, oh man, we lost sound for a moment.
Yeah, we have sound now.
Gamer Raj Zone says, I really hope no one touch a kid sexually and just made themselves a pedo.
That's right, me too. But we don't know that to be true though, guys. I mean, if you're in a fight with somebody, they just might start slinging random shit, right? I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened in that case. I'm just saying I don't know that. But it does sound like they got in a fight. She got charges for fighting. Then she's like, well, I got blood on me too. interesting night so far. But I do believe that Richwood doesn't have a supervisor on duty right now. Doesn't surprise me. They don't have the biggest police force ever.
Eleven Shadow Spectre says, that cop was mad.
Yeah, I turned him. I turned his frown into a smile. Oh, what is all that garbage over there? I settled him down. I'll get him trained. I'll get him trained. It's just gonna take me a little while. What did he say? He's like, you need to just stand back over here. It's like, yeah, okay. All right, I'll walk with you.
Freaking Star says, hello, John.
Hi, Freaking Star.
Freakin' Star says, what happened I missed?
DJ Skinner Steve says, Sector JG secure for now.
For now, that's right.
Senior Dasher _ OTR says, 16.
Chasadiga says, I was late, so I was catching up on YT. Did that cop say I don't need you in my face?
Yeah. He said
903 Print Guy says, lot of funny shit in the chat.
Yeah. He said, I don't need you over here. I was like, oh, that means you definitely need me over here. That's what I was thinking. If you think you don't need me, that's when you need me the most. He was just mistaken. He was accidentally said that. That was an accident.
Nanny Goat Joe says, she said she was angry at the cops because they weren't talking her accusations seriously.
Right.
It sounds like they got into feisty cuffs before the cops arrived.
Right. That's exactly what happened.
Bandmum 2024 says, hey Dasher.
Turn the scanner up. The scanner was turned down. We don't even know if we're missing something.
Lauren O'Brien says, hi John.
Hi.
Hi Mom.
Martha McShark says, well, John, you know what they say, women you can't live with and you can't eat. I mean, live without them.
That's right. That's wise advice. Guys, it's Saturday night. My name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're going to listen to the scanner. We're going to record police interactions.
Senior Dasher _ OTR says, hello Bandmum.
Do me a favor, hit the subscribe or follow, depending on which platform you're watching me from.
BU Preppers 1 says, hey baby girl.
Hey.
Sticky Nicky says, so there was a cooked man who walked a crooked mile.
46333122, 46333122. This is the current on-duty manager for Bodega.
Gamraj _ Zone says, want to see the full fight you have to download scoops. Lol, you made that ad Earl.
Apparently there's a fight already at Bodegas. It's only 10 o'clock. What time do fights usually start at Bodegas? That's where we're going though. Anybody know what time the fights are supposed to start at Bodegas? I thought they usually started about 11. It's only 10:13.
Chaseborough says, let's catch some cops.
Let's do it.
903 print guy says, China Max.
China Max. Don't try this turn.
7507 traffic.
Don't try this turn at home. I am a trained professional.
Go ahead.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
1200 block North Brooks on Texas, George Zebra Lincoln 2645. George Zebra Lincoln 2645. Correction, it's 2649 via White Ford. Pick up. For a second. That's clear. 627-4121.
Freakin' Star says they had a party that started at 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay, okay.
Freakin' Star says, in the DJ shows up at 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock it was advertised as a Christmas party.
I don't know that it's a fight. I just know that the cops are there. Probably, if they're getting the manager on duty's name, probably already over.
Bayou Preppers one says, let's roast wild boars. Gamerage_zone says, invent video. Get the drift lol.
Speculum Dicky Dual Mechanico says closing time is act up time usually.
7507 driver's license. Texas 5234 5527 5234 66.
Show medic 1 transporting 1 patient non-emergent to be delayed.
Clear.
Stickanicki 53 says, my mom used to say nothing good happens after midnight.
It's true.
As you can show you the screen, the advised female's mother, or the 18-year-old's mother, is so upset. White Hispanic female out of 28, current status is clear, class B, expiring 2 of 2030, no entries, no 29, and locals are clear. 28, confected 2005 Ford pickup, white in color, expiring August 26, to Salon Manguano out of 20, insurance confirmed.
Alright, so they said, be advised the mother is still upset. She said he did say the 18-year-old's mother is upset. That's what she said.
43.
I think that's what she said.
43, I'm good. Run there and do clear for you.
Running some DLs.
1803 3539 1803 3539 to the Hyundai manager for backyard. If I get additional case number.
Gamerage_zone says, you would think you would go to a lot more bar calls. Bars are thought to have fights all the time.
We spend a good...
I'll be out of the subject stuff at 1010. East Mulberry. White male. Brown jacket.
Subject stop? Oh, I'm not a big fan of subject stops. That's an Angleton. hopefully we can find a place to park over here.
Melanie Sayep 1784 says, the cops are at the store across from me and I think they are getting ready to arrest someone.
Oh.
Chris Stoker 1710 says, why aren't you at the Streamer Awards, John?
Probably I'm not good enough for that.
32, your case number for backyard patio is 2760.
Alright, this probably wrapped up. They're already getting a case number. That's usually...
Come in, you know now.
Yeah, I think he's already back in from whatever happened at Bodegas, so that's good. I won't have to get a copyright strike.
Turn on an 06 Toyota, expiration November 26. Morrison out of Angleton showing eligible. God.
46127239 4612 7239.
Senor Dasher OTP R says 6.
Let's see if we see any cops here. If I had to guess, they're driving away.
Jethro Miller says, most bar fights I've ever seen get solved at the bar with no need for police.
I don't see them here now. They're over here. I see him.
Christopher underscore 1710 says, he definitely has one of the best streams in my opinion.
Well, thank you. Maybe next year. Who knows? Maybe we'll just blow up.
Oh, good. 31, can I get you on the back? 20. 18, that person's cleared.
Tom Sam John, 6885. It's going to be a pickup, I believe, white and color.
Gamerage underscore zone says, do you think you're going to push for more people to nominate you next year to win an award?
I hadn't even thought. I don't even really know what they are, guys. I just know that out of all the people on Twitch, I am a very small fish in a big pond right now. We just started, so no one really... You guys know who I am. You guys like me, but I think we're flying under the radar right now with our controversial content, so... I don't mind flying under the radar, because some of our content gets pretty controversial sometimes.
Attention, Alvin EMS. Respond on 119 East Wildwood Drive. 119 East Wildwood Drive. Reference to an 80-year female with Alzheimer's. Becoming combative. County request EMS is stage. Alvin clear 2223.
The video, I didn't post a video on Facebook earlier. Maybe one of my moderators did. That would be why I got comments. I don't know, I have to see what I posted. I didn't post anything today. I was actually in Houston, so.
Semantic23 says, John, the video you posted on Facebook earlier on 288, was it a wreck?
I don't know what I posted. Yeah, I have multiple people. Well, at least I have one other person that can post videos. So have you ever read something that's like, that's not something John would post? More than likely I didn't. But they post very, I'm sure, is it just a video of somebody driving by something? Because I obviously don't film that way. I don't know. I have to look. I'll look at when I stop. That's why I was getting so many Facebook comments. Now I know.
Freakenstar says, Brazoria County scanner posted.
Gamer Raj Zone says, you're the only one with the clearest quality on Twitch for IRL.
I work hard at it. I do work hard at it. I think that it's out there charging for like thousands of backpack. I think my is just as good as theirs.
Samantha23 says
where they were actively doing CP 80,462.
I don't know. I have to go back and look. The creator posted. I know I personally have not posted anything on Facebook. You know, in case they ever see something on there, right? So I don't know if they posted something. I'll take a look when I get home.
Confirmed on a 2016 October, April of 26, Pandora out of Blue Chart eligible for.
Gamerage_zone says, are we sure it's not a fake John Page? A person pretending to be John.
I mean, I can look in a second. I mean, I don't doubt it's on my page only because normally when a video is posted, my phone goes crazy with notifications. So, but I'm sure that one of my moderators posted it. I know I have not personally posted anything today. Sounds like I do need to go look, because if they're giving CPR, I don't want that being done on there. Sounds like I do need to go look though. And most of the content on there is me. It's very rare anyone ever posts. So.
Stand by for dislocate. Missing person right away at 40 Bay City PD.
Missing city person out of Bay City.
35. I'm going to be following Union Pacific employees out to the location. It's going to be the rail yard at the end of Ward Street on the west side of the tracks and stuff.
Line checking. They did include an image. If he's located, contact Bay City PD. 7507, clear.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, hey John, how's your day?
So far so good. How's yours?
At the corner of South Alaska and South Front Street. William David Young, 4527 William David Young, 4520.
Samantha23 says, the music playing is why I asked its Mexican OT.
Oh.
30, good?
Yeah, it's probably... Let me take a look. It's just a short, right? A reel? I'm not ending the stream, guys. I'm just... I'll take a look at it later. I mean, you're allowed to, on certain types of videos, you can have music. But it has to be a reel, and it has to be in vertical format, so... I'm not ending, guys. I'm just stopping. Everybody get out and stretch. I'm going to get out and stretch. We're going to have the scanner. We're going to save some gas. How about that? We have 310 miles of gas left.
Senior Dasher _ OTR says 21.
That's a math question.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, I'm doing okay, just waking up from taking a cat nap, lol.
There you go. Oh, I could use a cat nap. I could definitely. I missed my cat nap today, so.
No, not a wheel, I don't think.
What do you guys think of that?
Countryboy23123 says, always film 50.
Always.
Mark the McShark says, don't kick Pam's car door. Oh, no, you don't.
Did I do that? Hope I didn't. There's no proof. All right, good.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, what's the price of gas by you, John?
About $2.20. About $2.20 seems to be the average.
Four, five, seven, six, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 7, 6, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 7, 6.
Jeffrey Miller says, get out and stretch. That's a good one. That just means you're not allowed to smoke in your wife's car.
Yeah, that's probably.
Countryboy 23,123 says 38 plus 38.
Yeah, you're right. You caught me. Yes, that's exactly what it means. What are you doing, Clute? What are you doing over there?
Z0 says, always film the moon.
Always film the moon, that's right.
Countryboy 23123 says, yes, he did.
Mark the McShark says, I'm saying nothing but footprints don't lie.
Did I keep opening? Yeah, she told me not to do that anymore. Hug. Sometimes it's my only defense because I'm getting out. I have the scanner in my hand. I have my hands full. So.
Speculum DTV El Mechanico says 4.
Senor Dasher _ OTR says, fix fights while you're stopped, please, sir.
Okay.
Jethro Miller says, Bug Lol says, why do BC Scanner record police?
Debbie Akirian J7J says, hey John and chat.
Hello.
GS Skinny Steve says, parking like you own the lot.
I do. This is John's turf. I don't own the lot, technically.
Countryboy23123 says, yes, you kick it open.
Oh man. I'm gonna work on that. Definitely gonna work on that.
Mark the Mad Shark says, you definitely didn't. I'm just messing around.
Oh, gotcha, good. I've been trying to work on not kicking the door since she yelled at me for it.
Strikes Off Blue says, I feel better after watching Ohio State losing.
Hopefully there's no one from Ohio in here. Let's see what they posted. Hold on.
Stream Element says, slots are rigged.
They're barely rigged. They're barely rigged. Hardly, just a little bit.
Stream Element says, BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas, Central Time.
That's me. That's where we are. All right, let's go find something. You guys don't come to watch me every night hang out in parking lots, so.
Texas 1668.
Debbie Query and Jade. 7J says, you need to go to parking.
803, county advised. Seen a safety answer.
We are not in British Columbia. We are not in British Columbia. BC does not stand for British Columbia. I just don't want to make everybody spell Brazoria County.
Primary joining EMS to 307 West Washington, 34-year-old male having leg spasms.
Laid Off Janitor says, did I post my feet pics to the wrong account again?
No. No. That is on Facebook.
AD101M says, that's not correct. We're in British Columbia.
Definitely not.
Mark the Mud Shark says, looks like Ladoff has a foot fetish.
Well, we don't judge. We don't judge. Here. No kink shaming.
7507 on back on primary. That's clear. Was that 307 West Washington? Gen 4. That's clear. Very much.
DJ Skinny Steve says, you're a funny sounding British Columbian.
Yeah. We're way on the other end. Down here on the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Red Light Channel, everyone.
Gameraj Zone says, John sees them for free. Okay, John, get it if that's your thing.
Thank you. Thank you for not judging me.
Mark the Mad Shark says, haha, always been a booty person myself.
I'll be giving those 2 males transport back to their vehicle so I can get them off property.
So I can get them off property?
Laid off janitor says, thank you for not passing judgment.
Mark the Mud Shark says, oh my gosh, I typed that out. I thought I was telling myself that.
Ah.
Senior Dasher _ OTR says, Mark the Mad Princess, where have you been, my little teacup dancer?
Shit.
AD Hunter 1M says, I'm now into gators myself, like John.
Senor Dasher _ OTR says, -7.
Not into gators. It was a silly question to ask, but some things got misinterpreted. I'll just put it that way. I may have sent the wrong signal to any gators watching, and I apologize for that. I still can't believe I asked that question.
Mark the Mad Shark says, oh Dasher, I know you miss me, but I said I'll never go on kick again. I'm a man of my word. Pammy9588 says, you know you have a girlfriend, right?
Yes. I think I do. I did before I started the stream anyway. Hopefully still do. Don't believe any of that alligator stuff.
Gamerage _ Zone says, John's out in British Columbia, not a cop or anything like that, just a regular guy with his phone live, recording everything in real time so you can see what's really happening and know someone's looking out for you.
AD 101M says, I wonder why the crab attacked you. Is it something you want to tell us?
No. There's no... it wasn't a relationship or anything that went bad. Into the fight game. Did the fixed fight work?
Mark the Mud Shark says, actually I think I will, especially to get back into the fight game.
Mark the Mad Shark says, Pam's going mad, but you can't blame her. You kick her car door on purpose. Whoops.
Yeah.
AD101M says Pammy when you're asleep. John takes us to Stripes.
I do not. Definitely don't do that. Sometimes we have calls there. Oh, I'm stuffed from dinner.
Ember's Flame subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you.
Senior Dasher _ OTR says, it did not, sir.
Thank you for the subscribing. I don't think I've ever got that alert to work. That's pretty cool that it tells me. Let's get a drink, guys.
Strikes of Blue says, dense fog advisory for your area until 7.
I know.
Goes from Texas to North Carolina. A lot of fog out there tonight in the south.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it because I think at some point we're gonna have nothing but fog. Okay, guys, let's go get a drink.
Pammy 9588 says thanks for keeping me informed, chat. Lol.
Hi, I'm a part of the inner circle here, so they treat me different than you may get treated because I'm in the inner circle.
Welcome, sir.
How you doing tonight? Good.
Strikes of Blue says free drink tonight. Stream Element says Fanatics VG just subscribe.
Fanatics,
Stream
thank
Element
you.
says Kalhunkle just subscribe. Stream Element says
Thank you.
Sanyahan just subscribe. Stream Element says Fink Dog just subscribe. Stream Element says X Patello just subscribe.
Thank you so much for the
Stream
subscription.
Element says Crumb Cruncher just subscribe. Stream Element says X Once Upon a Time just subscribe. Stream Element says Wild MJM just subscribe. Stream Element says Ace Bravo _NZ just subscribe. Stream Element says Scrucking the Nas just subscribe.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says Spiritary just subscribe. Stream Element says Pittsburgh Steelers 2025 just
What?
subscribe.
The
Stream
Steelers?
Element says W Kodeski just subscribe. Stream Element says Ghost Lauren 1 just subscribe. Stream Element says Bane Eric just subscribe. Stream Element says a 1 Lizian just subscribe. Stream Element says Springer 420 just subscribe. Stream Element says Cash Bomb just subscribe.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says Silky Smooth 510 just subscribe. Stream Element says My Cat's Breath Smells Like Dog just subscribe. Element says W Ladoff with 20 subs.
20 gifted subs.
83 says 12 out by me with 6 inches of snow starting now.
Thank you.
And Jeffro-Miller says, did you know you can run those soda machines with an app on your phone so you don't have to touch the screen?
Did not know that. How you doing, man?
Wonderful. How you doing?
Good, good.
And welcome to Circle K.
I'm part of the inner circle, man.
I like that.
I'm part of the inner circle.
I like
I
that.
don't tell a lot of people. Only 200 right now. No, only my closest supporters know.
Okay. Well, as long as they, as long as I leave you alone about it, I guess.
Yeah. Also, they banned me from Buc-ee's, so there was that.
Oh, yeah, that might help.
Yeah. That's why I'm part of the inner circle. Did I pay?
Yes,
it work?
you did.
All right.
It worked.
All right, we got approved, everyone. We got approved. Have a great night.
Doggy night.
You too. Yeah, we got approved.
At Ed101M says cashier. Name and badge number. Laid-off janitor says 1.
So now we switch to the fancy voices when we go in the vehicle. How about that?
I'm good.
And hopefully it didn't pause. It didn't pause. Good.
Stream Element says, my cat's breath smells like dog. Just
It did pause. Hold on. That's okay. I can fix it because I'm now getting used to this. All right, now it should be current. Laid Off Janitor, thank you so much for the gifted subs.
AD101M says Pammy nothing new. John always flirts with the cashiers.
That's not true. That's not true at all. It's not true. Just a nice guy. Allegedly.
GameRaj_zone says, that is cool. Just saw gas prices change in real time on that sign.
Did it go up or down?
GameRaj_zone says, freeding means you come home with me big cute warm man.
The 105 Jasmine address is
GameRaj_zone says, drink.
Tiki Cat 1961 says, the cashier may have been flirting with John though.
Maybe.
Strikes and Blue says, one is for credit and the other is for cash.
Senor_OTR says, are we trying to get John in trouble?
Yeah,
that's a little much chat.
It's all right. She knows they're kidding. She knows they're kidding. It's all fun. I get my own self in trouble anyway. I'm pretty good at it all by myself.
Local Springfield Armory, firearm rate. Boy Frank 309538. Boy Frank
Barney Rubble 8704 says, John of the jungle with chicken legs he do be. John of the jungle, watch out for that alligator.
You guys are too much. Someone just dumped their trash all on the side of the road. Or it fell out of their truck.
Bonnie Rubble 8704 says he's so good at getting himself in trouble that he even knows how to forget his wallet.
That's true.
GameRage_zone says John might see cute girls in jail. Ray, hey.
Too soon. Hopefully I'm not going to be in jail for too long. I'm thinking, how much, I mean, how many days do you think this, you should have just obeyed the law, people will want me in jail for forgetting my wallet?
make contact.
Barney Rubble 8704 says 25.
25 days?
Lil Dana Lynn says, I saw all the trash along the road earlier today. It looks so bad.
Mm-hmm.
43, there's a master lock on the front. Once you guys come out locked. That's clear, Steve.
31, you currently on set call.
AD101M says Randy here again. I've told you we want you for 6 months.
6 months?
Seems like power in those areas already been smoked out.
Yeah, he's been talking to that car hit the pole that's in his front yard. He can't feel anything. It's black area.
It sounds like somebody ran into a pole in Angleton, but I don't know why they're not giving the address. Sounds like they need to own fire though.
Gamer Raj Zone says, all info I see says 0, not a single day in jail.
0? Okay, got it.
Stand by, let me check.
Well, here's the thing, right? If you think about it, Class C is fine only. It's supposed to be a fine only. But how many people do we see them every night arresting people and giving jail time for...
Speculum Dicky do El Mecanico says sounds electrifying.
How many people do we see night after night arrested for Class C tickets? For an offense that doesn't even come with jail time.
423, the caller stated he knows the owner. Could he possibly have a phone number for him?
We constantly see people night after night going to jail for offenses that don't come with jail time.
That's it.
I mean, they might as well just come out and say, so if you're poor, you can't afford to pay it, then you're going to jail.
Associated with that address.
If you're rich, you just show up and pay it. You might stay out of jail.
We'll be making contact with the caller.
I mean, just say, if you're poor, you have to go to jail for jaywalking or walking on the wrong side of the road or forgetting your wallet at home.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, Pam, are you excited to not have to cook for John for a few nights?
Did I get kicked out? I don't even know it.
Gamerage_zone says, you're not wrong. I think that is a good point to bring up at court.
Mm-hmm. Like, and my court date is on the 17th, right? Like, legit, if it's $200, I don't have it. I don't have $200 to give the government for forgetting a piece of plastic at home. Allegedly.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, well, you can't have food delivered to jail.
Can't. It's frowned upon, at least.
35, we're gonna have a rollover. Rollover with ejection.
Rollover with ejection, not good. Wish I knew where this call was.
Mom_Isonic says, how's your night going?
Wonderful.
Hey, I'll be in outfit.
So they have a rollover with an ejection. They hit a pole.
Rollover with ejection. Unknown extent of injuries at this time.
Why did they first send cops?
That's clear. Do y'all want the fire department for any kind of assistance? Yes, ma'am. Do we know the number of patients? Stand by. At this time we only have 135. How many patients? I'm going to send your truck for extra hands, please. Yes, ma'am.
Now they're turning out fire.
Attention Angleton Fire. Be en route to 601 South Buckner Road. 601 South Buckner Road. This is a rollover accident with ejection. 52 IU 758. Angleton PD clear 2300.
I don't know what happened. I closed my app.
35, I'm not seeing another person in the vehicle with the subject saying there should be another person here. They check your area.
Yes, sir. We will receive multiple calls. That's what they were advising that there was a wife in the vehicle as well.
601 Buckta.
AD101M says Randy here for the last time. Stop by the station Monday morning and fix our computers. The ticket will then go away.
Alright. Alright, that'll work.
Clear.
35 is firing now.
Yeah, we just saw them.
That's clear. I hear a hissing. I'm not sure if it's a tire, but it's no gas. Or maybe natural gas or something in the yard.
601 Buckta is where the accident is, guys.
$54.15 shows out.
So they said somebody was ejected.
$54.15, $54.60. $54.60. Hey, you can go ahead and stand down.
Let's do it with that first.
Dispatch clear.
Alright, they told the fire department to stand down.
Senor Dasha_OTR says, sounds like 2 were ejected.
Sounds like 2?
Freakenstar says, that Angleton.
Is that Angleton? Yeah, it's Angleton. It almost sounded like, oh, that's silly Angleton.
Nicky Y4161 says, are you going to that call, John?
I'm gonna try.
Barney Rubble 8704 says ejaculated from the vehicle, but you've got a sick mind.
No, that's
just like the word moist.
They said ejected. Ejected. That's not what they said. They say nothing, anything like that.
Respond to the 6300 block of Cascade Court, reference still out needed.
Gamerage_zone says, John, a week or so ago, I was doing research on customizing my taskbar with a photo on my computer. I saw that you can download Windows 7, and I think it was also Windows XP Taskbar Customizer.
Freaking Star says, that's overwrite by Bucky's.
Okay,
That's
yep.
clear.
Right by Bucky's, okay. Yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit to get there.
Freaking Star says, by the hospital.
Yep, we'll head that way. If something else comes up in between there, we run into some lights. We're gonna film it though.
449 checking.
Because it's quite a ways out there.
I've got 28. You give a telephone from. 2 on standby, station 3. 28, Mary, I'm Frank, 28. He's not answering the door, but he must be
Radar
here.
Janitor says, this stream runs on Windows 95.
That's right.
449 clear.
And Windows NT for networking.
Tom Lincoln William 1495, Tom Lincoln William 1495. There's going to be damage to a pole and mailbox as well.
Pole in a mailbox damaged.
What's called containers in the vehicle?
Clippy is the backbone of CTS. It really is.
It just returns to 504 Highway 332 to a Michael Labat. It does not give an apartment number.
I don't think there's an ejection. I think what happened is... I don't know if there's an...
Victor Vip says, South 600 block is near railroad tracks / County Road 171.
Okay.
Laid off Janitor says, Clippy is the backbone of TT.
Yep, it is. Oh, come on, car. Why are you doing this to me, man? Go ahead. It's your world, white car.
Barney Rebel 8704 says the YouTube component must be on Windows 3.1 with the amount of neglect and lack of custom commands we have.
Oh. You have slots now.
Wax Hustler 80 says, hey John and everyone else.
Hey.
I'm slightly late. Accidentally took a 4-hour nap.
Hey, you needed it. You needed it.
EMS first out on a panic attack at the Palms of Lake Jackson, 450 Highway 332 East, apartment 254. Give me a 17-year-old male. Time 2306. Thanks, exercise.
Area, we can't find secretary.
So I think someone ran and then they said they can't find a patient, right?
Laid off Janitor says, face green smiling.
I think the person hit the pole and then left. I don't think it was actually ejected. EMS just said I can't find a patient. So
Stream Element says, slots are rigged.
Definitely not rigged.
Engine 4 and route with 5.
Engine 4 clear.
So now the fire department is coming?
Rescue 1 on standby.
Freaking Star says, if you care to know, 523 would be the fastest way.
You're covered by PD.
Well, that's probably a good idea. That's a good idea.
One's on standby.
Probably less lights.
Gamer Age _zone says Non was hit and run.
Hit and run.
Have some power lines on the ground. Single vehicle. Single object. He is out.
Alright, they're out. There's power lines on the ground. He's out.
Senor Dasher underscore OTR says 54.
Barney Rebel 8704 says, Hourglass Purple Sand Orange 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 Hourglass
Family Dollar. It's gonna be a 4-door white vehicle. I'm running a license plate now.
Sand Orange Hourglass Purple Sand Orange Hourglass Purple Sand Orange.
Information, the address shows.
Game Raj underscore says, I was saying if there is no body and the person ran of it would be a hit and run.
Laid off janitor says, I'll fix the YouTube emojis going through later.
Stream Element says, thank you for following Cholo7118.
Thank you for the follow.
Waxhustler80 says, I walked into the words ejaculate and moist, so I assume we are going to a wreck.
Did they advise what the vehicle was doing? Ten 4 advised that it was going into oncoming traffic, riding the shoulder, driving recklessly.
Where do you want to go?
601 Buckta.
2018.
I don't see any matching
Oh,
places.
good lord.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Hall and Charles.
Where do you want to go?
601 Buckta, Angleton, Texas.
Getting directions to 601 East Myrtle Street, Angleton.
I don't need you. I don't need you. Never mind.
312 South Brooks.
Never mind. You're no help.
That's clear.
Siri, you got problems. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I was just kidding. I don't need you.
Gameraj Zedo says, next we will show up and find car bus.
Gamerage underscore zone says Lowell.
I mean, the only thing you got right was your name. That's it. That's the only thing.
Units, when you come in the stage behind you, the PD units.
Big Dev says, South
Rescue one's clear on staging, rescue one to be on scene. Is your force in traffic? Like who is out of the vehicle, just gonna have cleanup at this point.
There we make contact for the light.
Very well.
I just have a copy driver's license.
Mark the Mad Shark says, ask the sat-nav woman if she puts out on the first night.
Wax Hustler 80 says, that hussy is worthless tonight long.
That's right.
Dean Vincent Music says someone crashed and took out a transformer, sounds like here in Angleton.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
Star says, exit off of 523 on to Feeder Road towards 171. Take a left on 171, then take your first right over the railroad tracks. Big Dave BC Tech says, AKA County Road 428.
I think I'm gonna stay on the, I'm just gonna go up to 35 and down. Those back roads don't sound fun. Especially with all this fog. I'd rather just stay on the main lanes.
Suspect just rolled in bench, white, non-Hispanic male out of Azoria. Current status is clear, Class B, expiring 11 of 2031.
21, you get.
920. So far. Just to 18 Dodge to Emily Hall, which rolls in bench. 20 expired May of 2025, May of 2025.
Dean Vincent Music says, where is the crash?
In Angleton. At 601 Buckta.
Engine 1 to command, you need anything on this unit? Maybe a bag or two. Sorry, a bag or two? Yeah, just 2 bags. 10-4.
Wax Hustler 80 says, up and down is always better.
I have a feeling that was taken out of context.
Rescue 1
Auntie
officer.
Eve says, no bright lights, makes it worse.
Yeah, I see that. That was my experiment.
He's coming back in.
Yeah, if you look.
Door dashing and looking at his phone while trying to find an address. Advice given.
Dasher? Is that you?
Clear.
Speculum Dicky Du El Mecanico says Jeepers Creepers Road.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody will... They're suggesting more back roads for me. I'm like, I don't know about that. I would, but the visibility is just not that great. Actually, it's not bad here right now. It was worse on that other road. They might tow this thing before you get there. Garcias might beat us. That's alright, we need to go to Angleton anyway.
Dean Vincent Music says John the First loved the new voices.
Thanks. Power pole's completely knocked down.
Freakin' Star says, yes, this is very simple, and you will take 5 minutes out of your trip before you go over the overpass, exit to the right, take a left, then take your first right.
Okay,
that will lead you right into town on Buckta Road.
Okay, we'll try it. I'm right before the bridge right now.
Gameraj Zone says, this looks like one of them never-ending road.
Wax Hustler 80 says, is Dasher being naughty tonight?
So right here.
Dean Vincent Music says that might mean his DoorDash days are over.
Maybe. I should have taken a right, right? I should have taken a right. I went left. Wait. Hold on. I went the wrong way, didn't I?
Beatrice LaFear says are going slow.
118. They're clear, but they need a flatbed clear.
This is not the right way, is it?
Say that again?
The toll company knows that flatbed correct.
Negative.
I don't think they have a flatbed.
Freaking Star says, no, 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 no.
Keep going around. Here, I'll turn the other one up.
Freaking Star says, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the other one up. It's a little faster. Go the other side of the road, right?
Freakenstar says, you go to the bridge, you hang a right and go under the bridge.
Go to the bridge. Go over the bridge, or do I go straight over the bridge right here? This is the bridge.
Big Devich says, TTS is running slow.
Do I go straight right here? I'm gonna go this way.
21, what's the clear?
Semantic 23 says, you turned the wrong way.
Gotcha.
21, page reinforced for 802 04 26. Okay, thank you.
Samanthax 23 says, yes.
I will take the next right. Gotcha.
Samantha K23 says, go straight.
That's probably better.
Samantha TT23 says, yes, go straight. Freakenstar says, no.
This one.
Freakenstar says, take your next right.
I missed it. Oh, I am? Yes.
Big Dave BC Tech says GPS Dallas Street Angleton.
6-4 station.
Alright, sorry, I timed out somebody.
Amy 2424 says, good evening, John and everyone.
Good evening to you.
Laid off janitor says, pocket timing out.
Alright, I locked that phone. I'm sorry if I timed somebody out, or hopefully. You're back now.
Freakenstar says, I'm sorry, John, it's such delayed.
Wax Hustler 80 says, John said this one and still missed it.
I was going so fast. I was going too fast to stop anyway. I'm gonna go back and look at the map and see how I missed it so I know next time. I think 601 is to the left or right once I get to Buckta. Should I go left or right?
Vincent Music says it made our lights flicker here.
Well, there's a whole telephone pole down, so wouldn't surprise me.
Texas Mantha Legend says, pull into the driveway of the next abandoned looking house and ask for directions. What's the worst that could happen?
Really?
Radon janitor says 14.
What is the worst that can happen?
Angie Forsace says, hey.
Hey.
John and Trunkies.
Hello to you.
Big Devept Caird says, left at 35, go all the way down to that awkward X intersection near Lamplight Trailer Park. That's Buckta. Left on South Buckta.
All right, left on South Buckta, okay. Well, you know it would be great if you know who would actually work. Then I would just drive right there.
Mark the Mad Shark says, all I want for Christmas is to be in between Ruby Wax and Dolly Parton.
Springboy Adam 4775. 1775 or 4775?
This is it right here, right? Yeah, I think.
31. Give me the numbers again. Frank Boy Adam, is it 1775 or 4775?
This is gonna be horrible parking over here.
4775. 4775.
Texas Minda Legend says, where the factor is Buckta.
Alright, I gotta watch for wires and shit.
31 is clear. What kind of gun is it?
Big Devept says, Buckta turns into County Road 428 as it changes from city to county right there.
Freakenstar says, take a left on Buckta. Wax Hustler 80 says, you gotta trade your women better. John, she's probably mad at you because she don't get to call you Big Daddy no more.
That's right.
Freakenstar says, yes.
Wax Hustler 80 says, train.
That's clear.
This is gonna turn into a nightmare. This parking is horrible. This is horrible parking.
Gamer Edge Zone says, chill. I do not want to know you want to do famous people.
Big Ek 2022 says, it's Buckta Road.
How's it going, man? There's a telephone pole right there, guys. Yeah, I'm watching. I see them. Gotcha. How you doing tonight, man?
Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm wonderful. Any injuries? I couldn't tell. It sounded like there was no patient. How you doing, man? you doing? Good, good. Trying to stay out of your way. I'm kind of parked behind the truck, so I'm watching if you guys go. I'm going too, so. No, did it turn out no injuries?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
By the time I got here, they were already taken care of.
Gotcha. I couldn't tell. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Parked behind y'all, so I'm gonna get the hell out of your way. There's no other place to park, man. All right, guys. Hello.
Include EMS first down, first town. Include EMS first down, first town. You're en route to 4501 North State Highway 288B, apartment 7208. Brazos Crossing, apartment 7208 for a 38-year-old male with his blood sugar over 500 with chest pain, tone time 2339.
I'll get you guys turned up in a second.
Checking.
Okay.
That's what they did. They parked there.
608 there.
Thank you so much. 1,000 bits. Thank you.
Miss Girl 82 says, "Ooh, I'm just vacuuming the grass."
Yeah, that's what all the neighborhood. I'm just the guy that's always vacuuming the grass, right? That's me.
Stream Elements says, laid off janitor just cheered 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits. Thank you so much.
Big Devept says, all of their power is out.
Yeah, nothing else to do.
Texas Man the Legend says, let's get the Buckta out of here.
Yeah, let's get the Buckta out of here. I see what you did there.
Barney Rubble 8704 says vacuuming the grass and mowing the carpet.
That's right.
What the unit again, service for passive service?
Yeah, I can go ahead and clear.
Is this light broke?
Parties are separated, they're different.
Laid off janitor says slots are not rigged.
They're definitely not rigged. That much.
Texas Man Legend says, I see layoff has rigged the slots in his favor.
Freaking Star says, my family member lives a street over from that, and she said that she lost power and it was very, very loud when the accident happened.
I imagine. That's a lot of force. So I heard, I don't know for what my interpretation, let me be real clear about this. My interpretation is they didn't find a patient. That was my interpretation. Or there was no patient. Now what that means,
Speculum Dicky-Doo El Mechanico says neighborhood is dark.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, gamble all.
Barney Rubble 870 says slot all.
I probably should have started a Facebook
Ticket Cat
Live.
1961 says, maybe the cops are looking for him. Lil Danilin says, where did he go?
Don't know. It just did it by itself.
Here's the case first.
Lil Danilin says, think he got up and walked away from that crash?
Miss Girl 82 says, didn't that firefighter tell you that they was working on him when they got the door? Did I understand what he said?
No, he said...
Child to get subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you. No, he said they were working on cleanup when I got here, so... Technically, I shouldn't even ask those guys that. They're not really allowed to tell me anyway because of HIPAA, so I shouldn't ask them those questions. So that's why I didn't press it.
Texas Man Legend says, we saw nothing.
That's right. We saw nothing. I shouldn't have even asked him that.
There, got it.
Only because I don't want to get one. Because someone might answer me, and I don't want to get them in trouble.
They'll be walking towards the 16 building.
Anthony Gadget says, is that a new ride?
Miss Girly 2 says, oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's you didn't know.
Black dress.
Stream Element says, slots are rigged.
Not really.
Flashing, walking towards the theater.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, bet you $20 C notes won't answer you.
Yeah.
Wax Hustler 80 says, and if they aren't an officer in charge, they aren't supposed to talk to press.
That's right. I make them talk to me sometimes.
Code 4, we advised 609 dispatch waiting for EMS.
Not sure if related. Janet 90,034 says, what time did you come on?
Barney Rebel 8704 says, I have been meaning to ask you, John. How are you feeling after quitting smoking and not having smoked all day?
I just haven't got to smoke since I've been in Pam's car, so... yeah, it's not really a thing. Not today. I'm quitting tomorrow. It's tomorrow. That's happening. Probably drive my car tomorrow. If it's not gonna rain. I hadn't even looked at the weather yet though.
Laid off janitor says, 11.
Freakin' Star says weather is looking promising the next 5 to 6 days.
Big Devet says, should be nice tomorrow all day and night.
Very good.
Janet 90034 says, what wrong, John?
Oh, nothing.
608,
at all.
I'm sorry, we've got a very loud prisoner in our jail on your radio breaking
Dean
up.
Vincent Music says tomorrow is a 20% chance of rain and heavy fog.
There's a loud person in the Richwood jail.
Texas Intelligence says John said he'll quit smoking tomorrow after his Procrastinator Anonymous meeting.
Right. I think that's tomorrow. I'm not sure. The meeting I think is the next. I'm gonna do it the next day or day after.
Okay.
Thank you for following.
Dean Vincent Music says just going to be cold at night next week. John heads up supposed to be in the 30s.
Dang. No fun, man. Well, that's not good weather. Oh, I just made this window worse. Hold on.
Stream Elements says, thank you for following Mick001.
Mick001, thank you so much for the follow.
one's back on the station.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, have you been practicing holding soap without dropping it in the shower? John?
I was pretty good at that already, so.
Engine 1 same traffic.
Wax Hustler 80 says, it's 37 here tonight.
That's not cool, man.
They'll be on clear on building
432 clear.
Janet 9034 says, what wrong with your car?
Oh, the windows, just the windows broke. The back window.
Wax Hustler 80 says, foggy tonight.
Very foggy. And I guess it could be worse. We have seen it worse here.
Janet 90,034 says, is it getting fixed?
Yes. Pretty soon, probably, hopefully after Christmas.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, would be interesting to see if your insurance actually has anything that stipulates your back window doesn't meet the normal window definition.
Well, it's covered by my insurance. I just got a $1,000 deductible I gotta pay, so.
Wax Hustler 80 says, it's been raining here for days.
Oh wow, the fog is getting worse, guys. Do you guys think fog played a hand in that accident, or craziness? What do you guys think? How'd that happen? Because it's kind of a straight road. I don't know how he did that. It didn't look like it was coming around a corner or a bend or anything.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, yeah, but how much would you have to pay if it was the same thing, but in Pam's car?
Oh,
M_right 19 says, alcohol.
Big Devek says, speed.
Gotcha. No, Pam's car would
Samantha K23 says, was going fast and flew over the tracks.
Big Dave Pediatric says, and probably some other dynamic.
Barney Rubble 8704 says girls.
Could have been medical related. I like that. I like that.
Senior Dasher _TTR says, if he ran, it was something else. Maybe alcohol.
Maybe.
Tiki Cut 1961 says, maybe something was going on with that wheel that came off.
That's true. Maybe the wheel just
Wax
came off.
Hessler 80 says, could have been medical related.
There you go. Guys, look at this fog. It's getting ridiculous.
GameRaj_zone says, another one of those texting and driving probably.
Maybe. That's a possibility.
Mycroft 1956 says, punch it, John, punch it.
Yeah, this is, it's punched already. It's already been punched. Of course, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, FSD stuffed up again.
Freakin' Star says, there is deer in that area, maybe they swerved to miss a deer.
Possibly.
Gamerage Zone says, I was also thinking, what if it was an Atom's cars?
That's true. They could have swerved to miss it. They could have, deer could have been involved. There's literally a sign that said, watch for deer right when I parked. Or whatever I called that I did. Abandonment.
You log close patrol, Old City Hall, everything was 2-4.
Laid off janitor says 6.
Michelle 210 says 6.
Barney Rubble 8704 says reenactment of the Big Bang.
What's that 2 foot rail thing? Tom Mary Paul 80 Frank George. Tom Mary Paul 80 Frank George. $20-32. All the cars over here look good so far.
Michelle 210 says, wow, the delay for YT is really crazy.
432, that plate comes back to apartment 1408.
Wow, guys, look at this. Can't see nothing.
Mycroft 1956 says, "Good night all.
Good
We
night.
love you, John."
Oh, thank you so much for the kind words.
Bandom 2024 says, "It's foggy tonight, John."
Yeah, it definitely is. I don't know that tonight's the best night to be standing on the side of the road. What do you guys think? I'm parking on the side of the road.
Freakin' Star says bodega closes at 1 o'clock a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, they're open till 1 on Saturdays.
Freakenstar says, "But I think in your best interest you ought to be going to the house."
Mm-hmm. They said it, so it's not like between. There's no chance of it lifting anytime soon, it sounds like. It's not just passing through until tomorrow morning, right? See.
Copy, color, name, date of birth. Last name Frank, Ocean, Robert, George, Edward, Adam. First name Tyler, common spelling 91396. 91396.
Michelle 210 says, "I think for your safety go home, but wait until I'm done my fights, LOL."
There you go.
Freakin' Star says, correct.
797. Do you log all special watches in Ward A as complete in 10 Ward?
Speculum Dicky, Dewey L. Mechanico says like the stream. It's pre-chat and lurkers.
That's right.
Freakenstar says, 162 watches.
Yeah, well.
423. Color, please.
Everybody get out and stretch. Turn up the other one. All right, they just left the. Sounds like the tow truck just left with the.
Ed101M says Randy here again.
Shit.
I told you we want you for 6 months. At Barney Rebel
Catch me.
8704 says, Pam, are you excited to not have to cook for John for a few nights?
What? Wait, where am I going? Oh.
8704 says, well, you can't have food delivered to jail. At Ed101M says, Randy here for the last time. Stop by the station Monday morning and fix our computers. The ticket will then go away. At Barney Rebel 8704 says, ejaculated from the vehicle, but you've got a sick mind. Just like the word moist.
Wait.
At Barney Rebel 8704 says the YouTube component must be on Windows 3.1 with the amount of neglect.
Do you guys hear that? That's the regular TTS that we normally use. The old version. It's saying stuff from like hours ago. That's crazy, right? That's stuff from hours ago. Or at least an hour ago.
Whoa. At Dean Vincent Music says it made our lights flicker here. At Dean Vincent Music says I wonder how fast he was going.
Don't know.
At Dean Vincent Music says he made a mess.
That's crazy. We thought, laid off janitor, we thought ours had delay? That one's saying stuff from an hour ago. It's not even relevant anymore. You're maxed out for fighters? Let's drive around a little bit and see. We'll drive around a little more.
35, what's the report number for the crash?
1986, 1986.
Clear.
You're re-imaging the machine right now?
Janitor says, I'm re-imaging the machine now.
That's not us. That's the old TTS. That's not us. I'm re-imaging. Guys, so I called LOJ right before the stream. I was like, man, I tried to fix stuff right. That's the reason I was late. I actually got home at 8:40.
Michelle 210 says 6.
So I actually got home about 8:40, and I tried to implement this miraculous fix for something, and boy, did it fix it. That's why he said, are you sure you don't want to re-image the machine right before you go live? That's what he told me. Are you sure you don't want to just format and start over real quick? I got what he was saying. Why are you messing with stuff minutes before you're supposed to go live? Like, damn it, John, what'd you do? Just redid all the routing. No big deal. No big deal. I think we'll just be smart about how we film. We done messed Pam's windows up.
Michelle 210 says you are just getting in Cat Onion.
Wax Hustler 80 says that's John's way of chaos.
Yes. Yeah, I was home in plenty of time to make my 9 o'clock schedule.
23 for negative Earth. First name's going to be King Edward Young Lincoln Adam. Last name's going to be Adam Lincoln Mary, Adam George Union, Edward Robert, 5-9 of 04. Clear the copy second. First name's going to be Luis. Last name's going to be Robert Ocean Lincoln David Adam Nora. 6704. That subject is not on scene. Does she ever deal or an idea of the person? Terrible, she does. I'm not getting a return. I'll have a Vancouver. Mike over here. 4954-2816-4954-2816.
Michelle 210 says 18 degrees here tonight, John.
Oh boy. I forgot to turn that one down.
We got her with a different spelling.
That's too cold though.
Michelle 210 says, 18 degrees here tonight, John.
This is not too bad.
Michelle 210 says, what is it there?
I don't know. Pam's car doesn't tell me the temperature. Mine does. Pam's car says everything else but the temperature. Unless I'm just missing it. It should say on the website, bc-scanner.com.
Texas Vampire Girl 59 just resubscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says, Texas Vampire Girl 59 just subscribed for 8 months in a row.
8 months in a row, that's amazing. One more month, we have a baby.
Data Dominatrix just resubscribed.
Data Dominatrix.
Stream Element says, Data Dominatrix just subscribed for 8 months in a row.
8 months in a row, thank you. True World red car. It's your world.
Michelle 210 says, wow, where is everyone?
Right.
Michelle 2100 says 35.
Maybe they thought I was getting off.
This is where one patient, non-emergent.
Leslie Swaggy says, what's been happening tonight?
How's it going?
Not too much.
Barney Rubble 8704 says the screen is showing only 10 viewers on Kick and none on YouTube or Twitch.
That's weird. Did we lose the stream? We got a hype train according to that. Is anybody watching from Twitch? Let me see. It says we have a hype train right now.
MS Diggy says, Twitch is here.
Big Dave BSTX says, I'm showing 134 on Twitch.
MS Diggy says, 134 PPL.
There we go.
Texas Vampire Girl 59 says, yes.
Angie416 says, 134 on Twitch.
Laid off janitor says, all good.
All good. Yep,
Zorasaxo_ says, Twitch is good.
Freakin' Star says, yeah.
Guys, we got a level
Unbreakable Gem says, yes.
Guys, we got level.
RTK_1414 says, Twitch is good.
Mustang Mike 9293 says, yes, Twitch.
Creeps of 424 says, on Twitch working fine.
Yep, and we got a level.
Wax Hustler 80 says, I'm here.
We got level.
Feel Proud Nyana says, yes.
Michelle 210 says, the count was missing last night too.
Samantha 23 says, yes.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Sarah 902 says, all good here. Texas Vampire Girl 59 says, I am here on.
Ver 1989 says, I'm in here.
AD101M says Randy Smith from YouTube still here taking notes.
MRight19 says, yes, I am.
Speculum Dicky Duel Mechanico says chat says 70 viewings.
TTX Southern Living says, I'm on YT. No problem here. We can't see Twitch or YT viewers, only Kick.
That's weird.
Stream Elements says, laid off janitor just cheered 2,500 bits.
2,500 bits, let's go. Thank you. Alright, should we do another poll about if we want one voice or multiple voices? What do you guys think? One voice, multiple voices? I was just trying to break up the monotony of my speaker saying that's my thoughts. But you guys are the audience, so you're the one that matters. Keep the
Speculum Dicky Duel Mechanico says my screen shows 79 on YT, 14 on Kick.
Michelle 210 says, Kick says there is 11. Doesn't show Twitch or YT.
That's weird. Well, it tells me where the problem is. Probably the fighters are not working either.
Texas Vampire Girl 59 says, one voice.
One voice.
Alice says, one voice please.
One voice, okay. That seems to be the...
903 Print Guy says, one.
One, okay.
TX Southern Living says, multiple, for sure.
Multiple?
Love it.
Oh, wow. I have to do a poll.
Michelle 210 says, fighters work.
Very good.
Sorry, thoughts.
Go ahead.
I'm only on a free park.
Kevin Vaughn B01 says, my medication precludes me from hearing more than one place at a time. Cases MP69 says, one.
Alright.
Park.
So what voice do we use? That's the question.
We're gonna be at the food court, so I'm parking lot.
Wax Hustler 80 says, multiple, hey, makes it fun.
That's a good stop. That was an excellent stop.
Addis BJJ says, British Lord.
British Lord, that was your favorite?
Speculum Dicky Duel Mechanico says no boxers on screen. Texas Vampire Girl 59 says the woman voice.
The woman
White
voice?
Noise Studio 86 says, is there a Morgan Freeman voice?
You'd have to pay for that one. I'm serious. So,
Anthony Gadget says, what happened to the Camaro?
it's
TX
just
Southern Living says, if only one, make it British.
British. If only one, make it British.
Respond to area 503 West Sealy. Reference suspicious caller by the white male in a white t-shirt and shorts appears to be casing the area. 52, show you guys.
Really casing the area?
Yeah, boy.
Do you guys think that guy's really casing the area or what? Doesn't sound like a Karen call at all.
Agent Force by Cutter Station 3.
Michelle 210 says, I agree, only the British. I love his stories. Texas Vampire Girl 59 says, I don't know. Michelle 210 says, probably looking for his dog.
Go ahead. She's ready to be here. Okay.
Michelle 210 says, wearing all white, great choice. Michelle 210 says 4.
Yeah, all white. That's a good point. Wearing all white clothes is a great outfit for, quote, casing a place. I'm not gonna be a status. That turn signal is driving me crazy. I'm turning like a cop right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. It has to be on. I tried. I tried to be a criminal and I couldn't. Never noticed there was these lights on the stop sign before. Plenty of lights warning you it's coming.
Speculum Dicky Duo Mechanico says, where's all the pirate ships with all the fog? Michelle 210 says, are we muted?
Nope. Guess y'all are just quiet tonight. You can't even see there's a plant back there. I was driving, we were driving.
Saxo says, okay, it's way too quiet, lol.
That's right.
Michelle 210 says, I baked sugar cookies with winter MNMSS for tonight's snack on Kick.
Ah, that sounds good.
20, show me.
Michelle 210 says, watch John takes tomorrow off, and it all goes down.
No, I'm not taking tomorrow off. I think what we're going to try is starting earlier, though, tomorrow. Earlier. Like maybe 6. I was going to say 6 or 7, but I don't want to get you guys started. Six, seven. What do you guys think of that?
Laid off Janita says, don't care won the voting with one voice in second place.
One voice in second place. Don't care. All right.
Stream Element says, laid off Janita, just cheered 67 bits.
Thank you for the 67 bits.
Speculum Dicky or Mechanico says past tense. Michelle 210 says, yeah, they are all different shades of blue and white. Perhaps the suspicious person can have one and still blend in. Michelle210 says, love how our names are changed.
Oh, compared to the other one?
Michelle210 says, laid off Juanita.
I heard it say that.
TX Southern Living says names were changed to protect the innocent. Michelle220 says 15. Kirsty Brat 1743 says, hello John.
Hello to you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Just nothing really to record. Thank you for the bits and subscriptions.
Michelle210 says, LOL.
Super chats, kicks. Thank you, guys. I am going to be live tomorrow. Make sure you check my website, bc-scanner.com. I post my schedule on there. I'm going to try to get in the habit of doing it earlier. It's on my list of things to do. Also, we have a couple shirts on there.
Diggy says, have a great night all.
You too. Guys, take... Good night, Wild Ben.
Band Mom 2024 says, good night, John.
Good night
hey, look,
to you.
The white car is not there anymore.
It's not there. The mystery.
Angie416 says, good night, John and Trunkies.
Good night, guys.
903 Prince.